Solo backpacker here. Solo backpacker here. Before we get too into it, let me show you my pack. I've got the Appalachian Ultralight Day Tripper on steroids. This is a custom pack that Cody and I put together. It's a 33-liter pack, Cuban fiber, and I've got a lot of shrimp and seafood and a lot of food for tonight's grill in that dry bag with some frozen water. But I'm fairly well stocked, but after this meal tonight, I'll be pretty ultralight. Anyhow, this is the gear I have with me. I'll be leaving the trail pretty soon and heading out into parts unknown. Thanks for coming along. there. Small train today, huh?
Yeah, small train.
Take care. Hey, buddy. This deep in the forest, and the animals aren't as afraid of you as they would be if they were closer to the trailhead. They seem to be everywhere. Let me show you my shelter for leg one of this journey. Well, for the whole journey, but this is night one. This is the Rav Element Solo Bivy. I've got my down jacket and a goose feet down pillowcase. I've got my 17 degree, 45 degree bag over my uninsulated Nemo tensor. So this is my shelter for the night and indeed this whole trip. I don't know if I'll get a nice level spot like this tomorrow to set this up, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to get an early start tomorrow. Anyhow, thanks for coming along. I'll show you what I'm cooking tonight. And looking forward to a nice night here. Pretty quiet. I'm the only one here. That's kind of cool. Some more backpackers showed up here. Got my windbreaker, my scarf, and my gloves in there, but pretty set for the night. I think it'll be pretty good. Anyhow, solo backpacker, thanks for coming along. I've got a long night ahead of me of eating and chilling. So I'm cooking up these 4-bite shrimps. Got some charcoal going on the Vargo. Got some miso soup. Got a lot of stuff. And I'm just starting to work on it. I'm going to be cooking all night. Got to eat good. Need my calories for the hike tomorrow. Anyhow, I'll show you more of this meal as it gets ready. Thanks for coming along. I gotta tell you, eating these huge 4-bite shrimp, having some of this cheese and this miso soup, this I don't know, grape flavored water additive I poured in there. It's all pretty good. Maybe I'm just hungry, but I don't know. Seems like the best table in the restaurant to me. Really glad to be in the field. It's been a long time, and tomorrow's going to be an expedition. Okay. Let's get some dinner going. I'll show you guys. I have a few rounds of different entrees. Take care. Sometimes you have to be resourceful in camp. I've got a tent stake pegged out there because the ground right here is rock. And that's what's holding the rear of my shelter up tonight. I've got my toilet paper and trowel right there, although, you know, there's pit toilets in this trail camp, so probably won't need it. kind of hanging out, cooking different things. I'll share that stuff with you. In the warmer weather, 1 espit cube boils almost 3 cups of water. And it's very warm. It's probably the last weekend bugs will be tolerable without a net at this time. But I've got a light here, I've got a light here, and a headlamp, and another T10 to put someplace else. Probably on one of these poles. Okay, thanks for coming along. Just about there. Okay, here's round 2. I didn't realize I had so many. I've got these huge bacon wrapped shrimp. And this one's dripping so much fat. Started the charcoals again. But gonna cook these guys and enjoy them. First time doing bacon wrapped shrimp here on the Vargo. But I brought some tongs. That's gonna make things easier. Got some more miso soup going. It's shaping up to be a really nice evening. Got some extra charcoal if I can't go all the way on what I got. Alright, let's see how this entree goes. With these freeze-dried meals with me, but I don't know if I'll get around to them, you know? I've got these bacon wrapped shrimp that I'm experimenting with. And the fat really gets those charcoals going again, but doesn't seem to be burning it. Anyhow, I'm going to be eating good here on night 1. Thanks for coming along. Yeah, buddy. Pretty dope camp. Where do you see the porch I'm going to construct? This is one of those bags that they sell at a number of stores for $1 or $1.50. So I bought one, cut it open, and it's my porch. This picnic table is filthy, so I'm using it right now as kind of a tablecloth. But continuing to cook dinner. Got a lot of food. I'm really trying to get my calorie count high for what's going to come tomorrow. I added 3 more charcoal so I can finish the last 5 bacon wrapped scallops, and it should be a pretty good night. I've got a light here, I've got a light there, I've got a light there, and I've got my headlight. So I'm in pretty good shape. Solo backpacker, digging in for the night. Thanks for coming along. Here's another look at my Appalachian Ultralight Day Tripper on steroids. The Day Tripper's a 20-liter pack. Cody made me one that is 33 liters. Cody over there at Appalachian Ultralight. It's pretty cool. It's got like a bottom kangaroo pouch for water bottles. It's kind of a game changer. That zipper really seems to be holding up, but it's Cuban fiber hybrid, and it's really turning out to be a great pack, especially for the high summer. Okay. I'm kind of getting full, so I removed the bacon from the rest of the shrimp. It was good with the bacon, but I think I'm just going to do a few rounds of, not shrimp, scallops. And then I'll cook the bacon, maybe even in the morning. But yeah, it's really good. Got some cappuccino going on. It's been a great evening. Resting up for the trek tomorrow. Got some other backpackers over there. I'm all set for the night. It's okay. You're okay. I've heard of camp bears before, but this must be a camp deer. Hey, little guy. Wonder if there's a predator close by. Hey, buddy. You're okay. You're okay. As he saunters on. Oh yeah. Camp life. Gotta love it. Okay, I've got some cappuccino. I've got a little fire going. Dinner was great. I got some lights set up. And I'm probably going to crash pretty soon. But been a good night here. Wake up tomorrow. I don't have to get a super early start, but I want to get rolling on leg 2 of this trip, which I fear is going to be brutal. Thanks for coming along. Good night. I don't know if you can see, but a pretty big group came in here it's 9 o'clock, so they night hiked in all the way. Anyhow, they're getting set up right now. Okay, waking up in the old net tent bivvy, and it was a pretty good night. I got my hat up there, and I definitely think I could sleep in this net tent. There's my pack. Lights are still on. Yeah. Was not bad at all. I liked it. People are already coming by on the trail. And I gotta get started. Today's the day. Good morning. Here's where I hung my food last night. There's been a lot of activity in this trail camp. Anyhow, good morning. I bought this giant bruschetta roll. Man, it's so good. It's excellent. Usually I get the small ones, but I just got one big one this time. And while I'm waiting for my coffee to boil, it's really hitting the spot. Anyhow, it's a great morning. It's about 7 o'clock. And I just got a little bit more water. I'm about to break camp and start out on leg 2 of this journey. But I really appreciate you guys coming along. It's been a good morning. Good morning. I forgot my frying pan, so what I'm doing is using a pot lid to fry my bacon. It's working out pretty good. It's like my 3rd round. I cut them up so they wouldn't be so long. And having a little bacon with my coffee and prosciutto. Good morning. Okay, for summer 2018, this is my sleep system. I've got Justin Anderson's 17-ounce, 45-degree modified Costco quilt sleeping bag in there. That's really working out great for me. I want him to make me another one because this one's already about 2 years old. The Rob Element Solo Bivvy, and actually my Vargo steaks, which I switched out for the Rab steaks, which were heavier. This bag actually goes in here. So that's what my sleep system looks like. And my trekking poles are a part of my sleep system. So it's really making for some light going now that the warm weather is here. Don't forget your bug net. Okay, this is one of those Daiso bags that I cut the sides off, and it makes a great porch for your tent, or in this case a tablecloth. Really lightweight. I think it's always going to be with me from now on. Great as a seat if you stop on the trail. Solo backpacker. I'm about to hit the trail here. I'm running out of power, so I don't know if I'll have more to show you. But thanks for coming along, and I'm about to start a major trek. Take care. About to do the Silver Moccasin, Troop 105 out of Long Beach. They night hiked in. It was pretty awesome. Good luck, guys. Learn more about mushrooms. I don't know if these are the good type, the edible variety, or the bad type that'll kill you. I don't know. But it's definitely something I want to learn more about. I've seen a lot of mushrooms, different types on this trip. It's always good to learn. Solo backpacker here for another installment of What the What? Does anybody know what the what that is? If you do, leave a comment. But very pretty. Maybe I just haven't noticed them because I haven't been by when they're blooming. But this is a solo backpacker asking, what the what? A lot of people ask me, what do you think about when you're backpacking solo? And I try to merge with place. I try to clear my mind so I can notice things and hear things. And after you do that for a couple hours, it's almost like you're becoming a part of the forest. And you see things that you would have never seen if you were having a conversation with somebody or even hiking with a few folks. So it's kind of a meditative experience, really. It really helps me recalibrate, clear my mind so I can put my best foot forward. But, you know, if you're afraid of being alone, that's loneliness. If you enjoy merging with the forest and really appreciating nature on its own terms, that's called solitude. This is the solo backpacker. I like hiking with people, but I do need to have these solo trips. They really help you appreciate this world that was given to us so we can take care of it. I love these cliffside trails. I think they started off as game trails and then just over time got improved by hikers. And then the Forest Service, seems like every 15 or 20 years, does a thing or two that doesn't hurt. Anyhow, this trail's probably lasted because it's anchored in granite. But it's like walking through a tunnel. This is where you're glad you have a wide brim hat because the ticks will land on your hat. And sometimes I can hear them. And I can just take my hat off and shake it. But yeah, it's tick infestation time here in the San Gabriels. What a weekend. Pushing on. Thanks for coming. Hey, buddy. How you doing? A lot of poison oak, as always in the San Gabriels. It's been a great weekend. This is where the brutalness starts. But this is where I have to go. This is the way. It's already been tough. But if there's a way through this pass, the valley on the other side is magnificent, at least from the air. Wish me luck. I won't be able to film too much as the climbing starts. Thanks for coming along. Solo backpacker out. Just a little bit farther to break through to the summit. I've already come a long way. I think I can climb through that notch. Gosh, I hope there's no snakes there. I'm gonna make it. I might be the first person to look at that canyon firsthand on the ground in a while. But I know there's water coming from that canyon. I'm running out of power, guys. Thanks for coming with me this far. I'll film all I can. I wish I could have filmed that climb I just took. This is the summit. It's kind of flattening out and becoming easier. I think I can make it through that notch on the right. Okay, wish me luck. Solo backpacker, out. Okay, my phone says it has 3% power, but I did see something cool, and now I'm trying to make my way back. I came from that canyon on the other side of that ridge. And there's water there. It's a tributary to this canyon. Feels good to see clear sky. I've been deep in the forest. I think I'm gonna run out of power here, but thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching. Solo backpacker, out. Guys, one thing I really want to do this year is invest in some better camera gear. I'm really sick of running out of power 36 hours into a trip, and a lot of other technical difficulties. It does keep my weight down filming on my iPhone, but I think for the sake of better viewing, I might invest in some better camera gear. But thanks for putting up with it. And I don't see a lot of YouTube channels with people going off trail and investigating things that they don't encourage you to on the map. So I really appreciate your support, and I'll try to get better at filming some of the more remote spots that I visit, with the proviso that you respect them and maintain them and don't vandalize them. I may not show you exactly how to get someplace, but those of you who hike often will be able to deduce it from the trailheads and parking lots that I start at. Anyhow, solo backpacker, getting ready for a great summer 2018, and we're going to do a lot of solo sojourns, a lot of off-trailing, a lot of exploring, all based on water. We're all about water sources here at Solo Backpacker. Okay, thanks a lot, guys, for coming along. I try not to review products in my backyard or my front porch. I try to stay trail-based. But on this trip, I showed you a couple new ideas and new products. I hope you guys like that tent porch I made from the polypropylene bag that you buy at the store for $1. I think that's going to be a staple in my pack this summer and beyond. Oh, great trip. I really appreciate you coming along. There was no mountain bikers or trail runners where I was. Take care. Looks like we got a rescue situation. Search and rescue. Appraising the scene. Somebody stuck down there probably on one of the rocks. They got the door open and it looks like they're going to come down for them. Probably a pretty routine rescue for them. Those people are lucky. Search and rescue was active. I've got to push on, but I wish them luck. I passed several search and rescue members on the trail, and even a couple Boy Scout volunteers, Boy Scout adult leaders that had climbing gear with them. It looks like they were volunteer members of the search and rescue team, but they did confirm a rescue is in progress. So I'm just glad it's not me this weekend. Somebody who's in trouble, and we're lucky to have them. I hope they're never looking for me. Solo Backpacker. Wishing those folks luck. There's a rolling gurney that they're bringing up, a trail gurney. It's got a big mono wheel on the bottom. Like I said, there's a rescue in progress. We're lucky to have these folks. If they can't get him from the air, they're going to get him from the ground. These guys were all business. Solo Backpacker. We're lucky to have you guys. Good luck.
Thanks.
Hope it goes well.